Emi Buendia's winning goal has firmly put Villa in that title race.
Let's go.
What a game. What a win. Villa do it again. And they are in the title race conversation. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, help us on the road to 10,000 subscribers and get your comments in, your thoughts on today's game. What a game. What a way to win it. And Emi Buendia, you absolute beautiful, beautiful human. You got the 3 points for Villa and put them into second position in the table. I'll probably forget so many moments in this game, but I'll try my best to give you the reaction. And we'll talk about a couple of performances as well. The starting lineup, Emi Martinez passed his fitness test and was in goal. Cash, Konsa, Pau, and Ian Matson at the back. Onana, Kamara, and Tielemans as that tight midfield three with McGinn, Rodgers, and Ollie Watkins up front. And both teams really did trade blows in that first half, both letting each other have possession, both giving each other a lot of respect. And Villa did have the best opportunity in those early exchanges. Ollie Watkins bringing out a save from David Raya after holding off Timber and Hinshapi at the back. Probably should have done a little bit better with the opportunity, but good save from Raya. Arsenal then stepped into the game, started changing positions. Zubimendi picking up the ball in deeper positions. And it was longer range efforts that Arsenal were having. Odegaard had a long-range effort straight into Martinez's arms. Saka had a long-range effort that was parried by Martinez, but then cleared by Villa. And they did they did find the net, but it was Saka who was offside after receiving the ball, crossing in for Eze, who put it into the empty net, but clearly offside. But it was Aston Villa who started to put it on Arsenal. That midfield three of Tielemans, Onana, and Kamara really getting in the challenges in, and Arsenal did not like it. And on the 36th minute, it was Aston Villa that took the lead. Brilliant strike from Matty Cash after great work from Pau Torres, who clips the ball in after receiving the ball back from Rodgers, a combination of Rodgers and Tielemans. He sees Watkins makes the run. He puts the cross in. Timber flicks off his head. Eze had let Cash run in the wrong side of him. Cash with brilliant technique keeps the ball down, strikes it straight through Raya's legs into the bottom corner, and it's Villa that take the lead on the 36th minute. And to be honest, after that point, it was Villa that ended the half strong and probably didn't want the half to end. Morgan Rodgers with a brilliant piece of play down that left-hand side, beating 3 or 4 men, lays the ball into Tielemans, who can't quite get the shot, and it's bundled out of play by Arsenal, and that brought the half to a close. And to give them the credit, Arsenal made the change at half-time. Marino, who had been anonymous in that first half, Eze, who couldn't get into the game, both came off for Trossard and Gyökeres. And having that body, having that target man up front did help Arsenal for that first 5 minutes. And it wasn't that Villa were intentionally trying to stay back. It was just Arsenal were pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. And they got the equaliser back 5-10 minutes into that second half. Actually, after Villa had weathered that initial storm, it was Onana who tried to bring the ball clear. But it was Declan Rice who was a bit too strong for him. Then Odegaard seized on that ball, ran forward. Saka was overlapping, plays it into Saka. He plays it across the box. Martinez tries to get a touch on the ball, just about gets a touch, but it takes it into Trossard's path at the back post, and he bundles it in after a deflection from Konsa. And it's 1-1 Arsenal. And you think, well, that is going to be Arsenal that'll step up now and come through. But it was actually Villa who responded well to it, started having 1 or 2 chances, started to get back in terms of territory and possession. And Ollie Watkins again drew a save out of David Raya. Boubacar Kamara should have taken the shot when he had the opportunity, just hesitated at the key moment and couldn't get the shot. And to their credit, as soon as an opportunity presents itself for a Villa player to take a shot, Arsenal get bodies in and around it. It's very, very difficult to get opportunities. But the substitutions we knew were going to be the key part of this game. Arsenal had weapons to use off the bench. They brought Madueke on for Saka. They'd already brought Trossard and Gyökeres on. Trossard had to go off with an injury, and they bring Martinelli on. Villa managed to bring Donyell Malen on for Ollie Watkins, bring Sancho on. bring Bogard on, who brought a bit of energy and a bit of life to Villa after it looked like they were just dropping their levels. Odegaard had an opportunity on the edge of the box, but an amazing save out of Emi Martinez to tip it over the bar. And it was at that moment when we needed a bit of fresh impetus. Then we start to have more opportunities. We start to have more territory. We start to have more possession. Marlon trying to get in and around the box. Can't quite get the shot away. Shots getting blocked. Rogers starting to come into the game more down that right-hand side after we'd weathered the storm, because I felt like Bogard gave us a bit more energy, and all of a sudden Cash starts getting more of the ball. An effort down the left-hand side. Timber nearly scores an own goal. Great play down the left. Maatsen, brilliant early ball across. Timber slides in and it just goes the wrong side of the post. It looks like it's going to be an own goal, but luckily for Arsenal's perspective, it doesn't. It's not an own goal for Timber. Then as we get into the latter stages of the game, it looks like both teams are potentially going to settle for a draw, but we had other ideas. But it was actually Arsenal who had the first chance. Down the left-hand side, Rice finds himself in the left wing position, plays the ball across, and it's Madueke at the back post who just got the wrong side of Ian Maatsen, hits the shot, but it goes into the side netting. And we are literally in the last throes of the game here. Final attack for Villa. Ball goes up into the box. Somehow we get the ball on the right-hand side. I think the ball goes into the box, maybe from Morgan Rogers. Sancho does really well to head it back across goal. The ball's bouncing down in the box. Buendia's trying to get in amongst it. It's fallen to Daniel Mann. It's fallen to Boubacar Kamara. I think actually it was Sancho who headed it across. Tielemans gets a shot on it. It's saved by Wright. It's palmed out. Kamara's trying to get hold of it. He slides. There's Arsenal bodies all over the place. Buendia tries to get a touch on it. It's blocked. And then it somehow finds its way back to Emi Buendia, who's come on as a late substitute. And then he manages to stay calm when there's chaos all around him. Hits the shot with the inside of his right foot into the top corner of the net, and he seals the 3 points at Aston Villa. Limbs all over Villa Park. Absolute crazy scenes. And Aston Villa get the 3 points against Arsenal. I can't even say snatch the 3 points off Arsenal, because we deserved it. We matched them. We got our tackles in. We defended well at times. Ezri Konsa was imperious at the back, particularly in that second half. One brilliant clearance when Gyökeres looked like he was going to get on the end of something. Emi Martinez with some fantastic saves. But in that midfield, Kamara just cool, calm and collected, picking up balls, winning second balls, keeping possession of the ball. Watkins did really well for his 65 minutes on the pitch, dragging Timber and Hinchapi all over the place and forcing mistakes from them. Yes, he didn't score today, but he had a couple of good efforts. And as I say, it's very, very difficult to engineer a chance from Arsenal. They don't give you many chances. Morgan Rogers was brilliant or terrible in it. Almost in the same minute. Some amazing moments from Morgan Rogers, and then some real sort of too casual moments. But you just never know what you're going to get with him, and he is a match winner at times, and he works so hard. And towards that back end of the game, on that right hand side, he goes getting into some great spaces and gave Calafiori a really tough game towards the end. So he deserves a lot of credit. But for me, I think the man of the match has got to be Youri Tielemans, winning first balls, winning second balls, controlling the pace of the game. I mean, Zubimendi, they talked about him being the conductor. It was Youri Tielemans, 1 and 2 and 3 touch football, getting in the box as well, winning tackles. He was absolutely brilliant today. But I mean, I've probably missed so much from that game. It was such a good game of football, and I'm so happy that Villa got the win. I'm so happy that we've put ourselves into second place. And I said, this was a game where we didn't have the pressure on us. That our run of Fulham had got us into this position, and we knew we could match them. We knew we could beat them. All these Arsenal fans saying that this is the best 11 and no Villa player would get in that best 11 apart from Morgan Rogers. Well, look at how good our team is. Look at how well coached we are. Look how organised we are. And look how we managed to unsettle you and ruffle your feathers. You did not like the tackles we were putting in. Every time trying to go down, looking for the ref to give a foul. I mean, the referee wasn't the best, but he wasn't the best for both teams on this situation. He let the game go, and Villa won the midfield battle, showed how good we are. Youri Tielemans, an absolute masterful performance. Amadou Onana, again, everywhere in that pitch. But it was just the character and just the mentality that we're now showing. We're not panicking. We know if we go behind, we know if we get pegged back, we've got the substitutions, we've got the character, we've got the mentality, we've got the ability to get back and into these games. And we showed that today, and we got the win, we got the 3 points, and it was fully deserved. And Emi Buendia, the match winner today, brilliant finish to the game, and it sees us into an amazing position in the table. I want to know your thoughts in the comments. Who was your man of the match? For me, it's got to be Yuri, but some great performances all around the pitch. Martinez was excellent. Ezri Konsa, fantastic at the back. And as I say, some other real significant contributions, and the substitutes as well. Got to the pace of the game quickly and brought the win for Villa, and did really well to contribute. I want to know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, help us on the road to 10,000 subscribers. I am absolutely buzzing. I'll be back with Lions Raw match reaction with the boys either tonight or tomorrow, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Fans Forum on Tuesday. We've got match preview for Basel. We've got live watch along for Basel. We've got match preview for West Ham. So many shows to come on to this channel. Stick with the channel. Thank you all for watching, and as always, remember, we'll follow the Villa. Get in!